Glad to have you with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Fittingly, we have something that should be a most delectable matchup for anyone who loves a little flavor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, catching up with Clemson's head coach before the game. Obviously, they are using conference pride as a rallying point here today. There's a ton of motivation in this game between the ACC and Big 12 opponents. They both want to prove they are the next power conference, but that all starts on the field today. Coach said, we have got to go out and set the tone. I want physicality at the line of scrimmage. Show them who the big league really is. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 3rd and 6 yards to go. On the option, he'll pitch it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And the offense on that.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. We expect this guy to get a lot of work. It's Garrett Oakley. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, it's Jackson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Kansas State has it 1st and goal. Tough run here. It's Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas State. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football. Make sure you get them on the ground.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They're all over him. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Clemson is quick to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Hits inside, it's Jackson. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Jackson. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll get rid of it. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Follows his block. It's Jackson. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Oakland. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Jackson. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top as we get a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll run the counter. And he got it oh so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll stop it for a moment here as there's an injured Kansas State Wildcat down on the play. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Jukes his way for more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clemson jumps to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run and get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Fighting off the defender. He gets awfully close to the first down, but I think he's going to be just a hair short. On 4th. Still running at the 35. Flying out to the left. He is in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I absolutely love this, man. I love offenses that stay aggressive. Like, yes, you could have kicked the field goal. Obviously, the longer the field goals get, man, the least amount of percentages you make. Stay aggressive. Keep it in your offensive hands. And I love the physicality up front on that 4th down.
But defense, we have got to find a way to get that guy on the ground. That is poor tackling. It's poor run defense. It's one thing in that situation to give up a first down, fine. You can't let him take it to the house. For an explosive run like that, that is a backbreaker if you're on defense.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride him again. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The ride. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, out of space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill.
Snags it, and there's running room. Inside the 30. He was off to the races and Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Long way to go on second down. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Using his feet. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Surge ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Clemson calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking for space. It's Jackson. He's stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Hunt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Moving the pocket, it's Denson. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This is going to be a tough situation.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Making the adjustment on the play. Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Rushes on. Got the back over the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. And it's no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so They're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. From deep, it's White. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He's stopped.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
In the backfield, it's Danzy. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Running inside, it's Jackson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he broke out another move. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move them on the counter. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Johnson looking to throw. Got it! Touchdown Wildcats! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Johnson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. And the Tigers want to move quickly. Second down, gonna throw it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side is Moore. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The handoff to Johnson. Got the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Clemson set up with another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And that last play will make this third down even more difficult. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on! They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well run him again. Shows him the stiff arm. Got a little grass. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets from the 33, 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Look out! Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Trying to take it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. This quarterback part of their running game. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And, man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The run inside. It's Jackson. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. 3rd and 11. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Right side, it's Williams. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That turnover on the last possession was a killer. Now it's a 2-score game, and they've got to get things going right now. In traffic, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big buck.
Intercepted, number 19. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Wildcats. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and the ball is free on the pitch. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
#1 job of a defense. Affect the quarterback. Get to him. Make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his second fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Hands it off. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Tigers in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Denson.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Slings it downfield. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the...